and welcome to a Lorcana tabletop trading game video. I am Connor, also known as Crimpybasalisk, and this is...
I'm Jason, also known as the runt of the litter when it comes to gaming.
Today we're just playing with a couple of the starter decks. I am using the Emerald and Amber starter deck from the Into the Inklands expansion.
And I'm using the Steel and Amethyst from the Floodborn expansion set.
Right, so we're going to roll off to go and see who goes first. So I got a 1.
And I'll probably get another one. Oh, I got a 4! You!
Would you like to go first?
Okay, I'm going to let you go first for a change.
Our decks have been shuffled and cut already, so we're just going to deal ourselves 7 cards from the top.
And in this, when you take your 7 cards, you can mulligan them just once, and you can do any amount up to 7. Put them at the bottom and then draw another 7, but you can only do that once, as I said.
And I'm going first, correct?
You are going first.
Perfect.
And
so as I'm going first, I don't get to take a card for turn because this is the first turn. I'm going to put Patch down as an ink.
Okay, so as you didn't show you there, in Lorcana, you have an inkwell, which is your mana pool, but the only cards that you can use are the ones with a gold ring. So some of them that you will see as we play might not have that gold ring, which means you cannot put them in your inkwell, which is your mana pool.
I'm going to exert the ink, and we're going to bring out Kaida.
I do apologise if you pronounce any of these names wrong.
And we 100% will be.
I am definitely not a Disney guru.
So she comes in wet, so I can't play her just yet.
And what it means by that is the ink is wet, like she's just been drawn, being animated.
So that is the end of my turn, so I'm going to pass the turn over to you.
And my first turn, I can draw a card, and every subsequent turn, a card can be drawn. I'm going to lay Prince Naveem as my in my inkwell, giving me 1 to use. Unfortunately, that needs to be the end of my turn. I'll pass it back to you.
Perfect. I'm going to unexert my ink, draw a card for turn. I'm going to put down Rolly as an ink.
Good old Rolly.
I'm going to exert both of those inks, and I'm going to bring out Helga Sinclair. Nothing personal. When this character is challenged and banished, banish the challenging character.
Well, I don't like the sound of that.
She has come in wet, so she can't do anything, but Kaida can quest for 1 lore this turn.
Okay, so what's happened there is in this game we don't take, you're not necessarily trying to destroy the other opponent. See these little teardrops on the side, okay, that's your lore count, and you've got to try and get your lore count, as shown here, up to 20. So you're not taking health in this game, you're actually gaining lore by exerting your characters and gaining the lore equivalent to the teardrops on it. And we have strength and willpower when it comes to attacking and defending as well. And you can only challenge a character when it is exerted. Okay, so right, what we got? So I'm going to use Lawrence in my inkwell, giving me 2 to spend. And I'm going to bring out one of my favourite little characters in this deck, Hey Hey. The thing I like about Hey Hey is when he gets banished, so banished is when he goes to your discard pile, he comes back to my hand instead. But because, once again, it's just come into play, so the ink is wet, so I can't do anything with him. So I'll pass turn over to Connor.
Yeah. So, start the turn and exert my exerted cards and take a card for turn. I am going to put down, I'm going to put Jasper down as an ink.
Good old Jasper.
I am going to exert 2 ink to bring out Wendy Darling.
Wendy Darling.
And then I'm going to exert 1 more ink to bring out Pluto.
Oh.
So Wendy doesn't have any text or abilities, but she does have 2 lore if she quests. Pluto, although only has 1 lore when he quests, he does have Good Dog, which is if I exert him and pay, I will pay 1 less ink for the next character card that I play.
Yeah.
So neither of those 2 can do anything this turn. However, both Kaida and Helga Sinclair will quest. Give me 2 lore, and I'll pass turn.
Yeah, what have we got? Sorry, I'm going to have to use Kronk.
Oh, Kronk.
Yeah, quite an expensive one to use. So we need to get rid of him early on, I think. And then let's pay 3. I'm going to bring out Lilo. Oh, is that from
Lilo and Stitch?
Lilo and Stitch.
Right in the title.
Yeah, it's not one that I've seen, but yeah. So Lilo doesn't have a great deal in a flavour text there. However, she is a 4/2, and she will give me 2 lore if I quest her. And on this occasion, I'm going to challenge Helga with Hey Hey.
For 1. It doesn't actually matter because he banishes and goes back into your hand,
So
which is a good way of getting rid of Helga.
And Helga's gone.
I'm not happy about it, but it was a good way to do it.
And pass turn.
Pass turn, perfect. So they're now both right, unexert and unexert all my ink. Draw a card. So I'm just going to exert 3 ink. I'm going to play Hypnotize.
Oh, I don't like it.
Each opponent chooses and discards a card. Draw a card.
Yeah. So we've had this discussion before because it literally just says each opponent chooses and discards a card, but it doesn't necessarily state in the flavour test that it has to be their own card. So we can't see anywhere that says it's got to be your own card. We play it that way, but if anybody knows anything different, because the first time Connor went to play it, I just chose one of his cards. It doesn't say I can't, so we use a bit of common sense on that one and say that it only applies to our own cards. So obviously in this case, I need to banish.
It didn't have to be from there; it could have been from your hand.
It
didn't state in play. Just says chooses and discards a card.
Okay.
But if you can banish Lilo.
If anybody actually knows the answer to that, then feel free to put it in the comments.
And then Kaido will quest for 1. Wendy Darling will quest for 2.
Wendy Darling.
And Pluto will quest for 1.
Excellent. So the passing the turn, he's on 7 lore. I'm on a grand total of 0. So I'm chasing my tail already. Let's unexert those. See if we can't get something decent to get this on the go. No, maybe not. I'm going to play Cuzco, however you pronounce it, as ink in my inkwell, giving me 4 to spend. Then I am going to play 4. I'm going to bring out the beast and I'm going to put the 1 damage on Pluto. When you're ready.
Perfect. On Pluto, sorry.
Yeah.
There.
And that's all I can do this
Pluto
turn.
doesn't actually do any damage. Passing turn?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So we're going to unexert everything again. I'm going to exert 3 ink to bring out Wildcat. Evasive. Only characters with evasive can challenge this character, and then he has the special ability Disassemble. Exert, banish chosen item. He's wet, so he can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to move over this side. Kaida will quest for 1 lore. Wendy will quest for another 2 lore. And Pluto is going to quest for 1 more lore. And that's turn.
Excellent. So I wasn't sure if you was going to tap Pluto to use the ability to pay 1 less for your other character.
I don't really have anything else I can play, so it wouldn't have made any difference this turn.
Oh, okay.
For bringing somebody in.
That's what I like about Colin, you don't mind telling me.
Well,
he's got in his hand.
If I could, I would, but it wouldn't have made a difference. So
Okay,
I might as well use them for lore.
Excellent. Okay, so I'm going to play the Prince, who's a bodyguard, but I desperately need some ink in my inkwell to try and actually do some good in this game, because I'm really falling behind somewhat. Then I'm going to pay 4, bring out another beast to do another 1 damage to Pluto. That means he's gone.
Oh yeah, he's gone in here too.
See you later, Pluto.
Poor Pluto.
Hey, Pluto! So I'm going to the beast is going to challenge Wendy, darling.
For hitting her for 3.
Yep.
She hits him for 1.
Mm-hmm.
And that is Wendy gone.
And in this game, damage stays on, unlike other TCG games that you might be familiar with, where the damage goes at the end of the turn.
And that's
So
it.
that is my turn, and I'll pass it back to you.
I'm just going to exert 1 ink. I'm going to bring out Neverland.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. It begins.
So it does.
So Connor's just played a location, and in this with a location, so you got the cost in the corner, you got the cost that you need to pay to put a character at that location, and different abilities happen if you've got characters in locations, but also every location is basically permanently exerted and has a lore teardrop on it. So at the start of every turn, you automatically gain the lore equivalent to what your locations have. So they work very well.
Yep. And then Kaida is going to quest again for an ink. For an ink? No.
For an ink.
For a lore.
Just for an ink.
And Wildcat is also going to quest for 1 lore.
So I'm going to pay 4. I'm going to bring out Merlin the Goat. And when Merlin the Goat enters play, I gain a lore, and when Merlin leaves play, I gain a lore. So at least I'm off the mark.
He's
so
on the board.
You're not going to totally whitewash me this turn.
I think I've got a card near that removes
Then
lore.
I'm going to play Benja in my inkwell, because in this game you can play the actions in any order you like. Leaving me with 2 there. Then I'm going to pay 2 more. I'm going to bring out Hey Hey once again, and with the 2 characters that I've got there. So this beast is going to challenge Kaida.
Yeah.
And
So
this beast is going to
2.
challenge Wildcat. So
he's also gone, and he takes 2.
So
that's fine. We can make this work.
So that's slowed his lore count down a little bit. He's still going to gain the lore from that each turn. And I'm going to pass turn to you.
Perfect. That does make things a bit more difficult, because I was relying on one of those to help me in a moment, but it is what it is. I'm going to put Nanny down as an ink.
Good old Nanny.
Oh, I get 1 lore for turn.
Just the 1.
I did only add 1.
Yep.
I'm going to exert 4 ink, and I'm going to bring out Peter Pan.
Oh, I don't say good. Oh, he's a shiny one. He must be good.
He is holographic.
So what's his flavour text saying?
I come to listen to the stories. Once per turn, when this character moves to a location, gain lore equal to that location's lore.
Okay.
He can't move
This
over there because I don't have
yes,
do not have enough ink.
Don't have enough ink.
So he can't do anything. I have nothing else because she just wiped everything. So turn.
Brilliant. Let's see if we can't wipe some more then. Especially that smile off your face. It's currently sitting at 14 law to my 1. Let's draw for
Trouble is, I
turn.
know how quickly this game can turn.
Yeah, that's very true.
But you've also got
better
to
bring
try and
those
make...
out as well. So we've got 4 there to work
You've also
with.
got to try and make 19 law before I can make 6 though.
Yeah, that's also
Yeah.
true. So I'm going to play the Huntsman in my Inkwell, and I'm going to spend 4 to bring out another Merlin the Goat, giving me another law that comes into play there. Then, how to do this?
Careful.
Merlin the Goat is going to attack your
My lad.
location for 4.
For 4!
Yeah.
No, it's gone.
It has indeed.
Oh no.
Obviously, I can't attack Peter Pan because Peter Pan is
I
not.
was going to move into the
not
land.
exerted. So let's use this opportunity to
Definitely stifling me here.
hey, beast and beast for 3 law. We're going to pass turn.
Cool. Right, I'll unexert my inks. I've got nothing else to unexert because there's not left on the table. We're going to take a card for turn. For that, I'm going to play 3 ink. And I'm going to play Hypnotise. Each opponent chooses and discards a card.
Okay, hey.
And I draw a card. I'm going to play 1 ink. I'm going to bring out Pluto.
Yeah, Madame Mim would make him go back to my hand.
And then I'm going to quest with Peter Pan for a law.
Sure.
And turn.
Brilliant. So, untap all of those. Unexert them, I should say. Ready them, whichever. I think ready is the term
Ready.
we use in this one, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's ready in this one. So I'm going to pay 4 to bring out
Ready.
Dr. Facilier, I think it's pronounced. He's evasive.
Dr. Facelift.
Dr. Facelift, yeah. So that will help if you bring out another.
What was
evasive.
that, sorry? Evasive? Okay.
Yeah. The one that I normally need and can't get when you've got evasive out.
Yeah, there's a few evasive
Then,
cards in this deck.
I'm going to pay these 2 and I'm going to bring out Prince Eric. In a challenge he gets +2.
Perfect.
+2 strength, that is.
Every chance you are now going to catch me up because
There is.
this is getting spicy.
Beast is going to challenge Peter Pan, hitting Peter Pan for 3.
Yeah, he's gone.
Because of the damage that I've already got on me, the beast goes there. Then quest. These 2 have just come out.
See, 3.
So 1, 2, 3.
And that is turn.
That is indeed turn. Oh, we have another Pluto to contend with.
And I'm going to tap Pluto so I can pay 1 less. So I'm going to... exert Pluto. So I'm going to exert 3 ink.
Yep.
To bring out Tinkerbell.
Oh no.
When you play this character, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a character card and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of the deck in any order. No!
Not what you wanted?
Yeah, it's a lot of lands.
Doesn't sound like it's going well.
I'm going to take Jasper. Put it in
Oh,
your
good
hand.
old Jasper.
The rest into
Well.
bottom of my deck. And then we will exert the last ink. I'm going to bring out another Pluto.
Good old Pluto.
And I can't do anything else. So that is
Turn.
turn.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I made no law that turn.
That's such a shame.
You're catching me up though. You're on 8.
Well, I've still got a long way to catching you up. 8 against 15.
Yeah.
You're almost still double. Right.
Yeah.
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 So-
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there.
That's very true. That is very true. But yeah. So I'm going to pay 1 to bring out Chip the Teacup, and pay another 2 to bring out everyone's favourite, Hey Hey with the big googly eyes. Now I'm pretty much top decking for the time being. The Beast will challenge Pluto, hitting Pluto for 3.
Pluto does be gone.
Then I'll quest with the other 4.
Got a fairly girthy discard pile there.
Giving me 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, taking me to 12. So at the moment it's 15 lore
And you've closed
against
that gap.
12. So I have closed the gap a little.
I'm going to exert all 4.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You seem to take a long time over that one.
I'm going to bring out Lucky.
Oh no. Oh no.
So Lucky has good as new, which is exert, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. You may put each character card with a cost of 2 or less into your hand, put the rest on the bottom. He also has Puppy Love. Whenever this character quests, if you have 4 or more other characters in play, your other characters get +1.
Oh, that's what I forgot about that. I forgot that he needed 4 other characters in play. I had it in my head that just everybody was going to get an extra lore.
Not yet.
But at least he needs 4 other characters.
But I am now
Is
going
it 4 other characters or 4 characters?
just as 4 or more other characters.
Other characters,
Yeah.
yeah. So he would be the 5th.
Yeah. So I can't risk that now. I'm just going to have to quest with Tinkerbell and Pluto
And hope for the best, eh?
and take 2 more lore, and that is turn.
Oh, it's going to be close. I don't like it. It's going to be close.
Very close.
Yeah. I could really do with another Merlin the Goat right now, but I don't.
I'd rather you
I
didn't.
don't think there's 3 in here.
Thank God.
Oh. Right. Okay, so I'm going to pay 2.
Yep.
And I have the Rose Lantern, okay, which is an item. So I can tap and pay 2. And if I tap and pay 2, exert and pay 2 from my Inkwell, which I'm going to do, I can remove 1 damage from one of my characters and put it on one of yours. So I'm going to put it on Pluto.
How much damage was that?
Just 1.
Just the 1?
Yeah. But that's a cheeky little item, that one, isn't it?
-1.
So
Yeah, it is.
I'm going to use the Beast to challenge Tinkerbell, hitting Tinkerbell for
3? Has he got anything on him?
Hang on. No, sorry, Merlin to hit. Brain fart there. Going to use Merlin to hit Tinkerbell for 4.
Oh, she's gone.
I'm going to use the Beast to quest for 1. You use this Merlin to quest for 1. Use Dr. Facilier to quest for 1. Going to use Prince Eric to challenge Pluto,
For 1.
hitting for 3 because he gets +2 in a challenge.
Oh, you won.
But he only had 1 anyway. Now I'm going to quest with Chip for 1, and then quest with Hey Hey for 1.
Yeah, I can't win.
Bringing it to 17-17. So let's see how this pans out. Right to the end. He always tells me off because I normally start packing up when I get this close.
I can't do anything.
Okay, so what have you got?
I'll tap all 4 of those and I'll bring those 2 out. I'll
Okay.
quest him for 1. There you go, turn.
Yeah, alright. So I don't think that's too bad considering you was at 15-0 or whatever it was. So it just goes to show that you can actually, if the cards come out, same with any TCG, I think
there you go.
it just goes to show that you can turn it around. It's a relatively simple game compared to some that I've played, but it is a lot of fun. So if you haven't tried Lorcana, hopefully this has given you a little bit of a flavour of how it pans out. There may be 1 or 2 errors in there, I don't know, and I'm sure you'll comment
Oh,
and remind us. But for the most part, it went fairly smoothly and was a victory to myself. So thanks for that, Connor. It's always nice when you let me win.
Yep.
And see you in the next video.
And he won the first game.